Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are turning a resin and pinecone bowl using Alumilite Amazing clear cast on this one. I ran out of clear slow. I did let the resin get to 120 degrees to allow for the swirling with the Candy Pigments. So at the minute I'm just roughing this one down a little bit with the Easy Wood finishing tool there. This one is the mid-size again, and as you can see I've got a glue block on the bottom of it which I'll take off very shortly. Now what I did to try and conserve and save a little bit of resin on this one is I put it in the blank, and once I poured the resin I put another bowl in the top of it, which allowed me, once it had cured, to just pull that out. But what it did leave me was obviously a little bit of a crater in the bottom. So what I did was I put that waste block on, and prior to showing you this video I basically created a recess and a mortise so I could turn it in the chuck this way to start off with. And all the pine cones that I used in this piece were pre-stabilized in cactus juice as well, which saved a lot of time on the finishing. There was only two places where I had to fill in with CA glue. And now I'm just removing that block. That's the mid-size finisher again there, just shaping that bottom to define the foot that I'm going to be putting on there very shortly. And here it is. This is the Easy Wood mid-size rougher there. Just sorting out the tenon there really. Once at the depth that I'm looking for, I come back now with the Easy Woods detailer just to define that that dovetail that I need for when I spin it round. And there we go, on to sanding, and we are using Klingspor Abrasives on this one, sanding from I went to 80 grit on this one to start off with, right up to 320 dry sanding. And now onto wet sanding. This is starting from 400 grit up to 1000. I'm not too bothered about sanding inside or finishing inside the mortise at this point, because once the piece is finished it will be getting put onto the cold jaws, so I can remove that mortise. And now onto the Yorkshire grit. Just lathering it on there. Slow speed, 500 on this belt, just working it in. and now for the final polish, and everything's come off clean. And now onto the Yorkshire Grit Microfine. Now what I do on this one is I am not putting a finish on this. I'm just going to leave it with the Yorkshire Grit Microfine, even when I flip it round, because what I am going to do is I'm going to finish it with the buffing wheels at the end. And that's it. That's the last of it, just about to come off. I know there's a little bit in the centre, but like I said, I'm not worried about that. I'll finish that when I do flip it round on the cold jaws. As you can see there, in the middle of the bowl is where I've actually cut away the indent from the previous bowl that was sat in the top of it, and you can see my mortars in there that I put in to be able to flip it round at the beginning. Got a little bit of stragglers on my ledge there. I'd not seen that. I was constantly pulling streamers off the walls while doing this piece. There you go. I've seen it. So this is the number one hollower from Easy Wood Tools. Again, this is the mid-size range, and this is probably one of it's not probably, this is the favourite tool of mine. So it's pretty much all hogged out now. I did want to go a little bit thinner on this, but I had to stop myself, because I think if I'd have gone that little bit more, I would have lost the swirl pattern that was starting to emerge in this piece. Sometimes you just have to stop and let the swirls and the pattern of the pigments just call it. This was the first time that I've used Amazing Clear Cast to do the swirling effect. I normally do it with Clear Slow, but like I say, I had run out, and so again there with Klingspor Abrasives going up to 320, and now onto the wet sanding. And again, same principles before, 400 up to 1000, and then again I will be using the YG, the Yorkshire Grit. I do like wet sanding. It's quite therapeutic in some ways. There you go. You can start to see it now. You start to see those swirls emerging. There we go with the Yorkshire Grit. Again, you just got to lather it on. You see those pine cones coming through. Some of them look like little roses. And there you go, all done, almost. A little bit more work to do off camera, but if you like this one, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you would be so kind, nip into the comments and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please don't forget, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. Thank you very much. See you next time.